Well, here we are, the Chad Daybell trial. As many of you know, Chad is on trial for murder. And this is my remote view. What actually took place between all these people? Tammy, Tylee Ryan, JJ Vallow, Charles Vallow. This is my energy read and for entertainment purposes only. And remember, Chad Daybell has not been convicted of a crime yet, although he is on trial. So let's get into it. I'm going to make this pretty quick. I didn't want to dive too much into it because it's pretty ugly. Also, trigger warnings. It's going to get graphic. So when you guys ask me to do these remote view reads, I will give you what I have, and it can be rather graphic. So if you are not wanting to hear the uglies, I would bounce now. Okay, here we go. Did Chad Daybell intentionally his wife Tammy? I got yes. And the reason for that is because Alex Cox, Lori's brother, did not do the job. He tried and failed. And so Chad, it feels strongly he tried to muster the courage and think, you know what, I'm going to do it. He does it. And then he has this, oh my God moment. What have I done? I can't walk this back. And he's got to do everything he can to look innocent. And he manages to get his wife Tammy buried before he leaves on his honeymoon 17 days later. Okay, now the next question, did Chad Daybell intentionally or off Tylee Ryan? I get no, he didn't. It feels to me that Tylee died by her uncle Alex or Lori's brother's hand. Probably at the national park. That's how it looks. And Alex Cox took Tylee Ryan to Chad's. And that is where they decided they were going to place her so as nobody would ever find her. Now, again, I'm just going to tell you right now, trigger warning. If you don't want to hear it, bounce now. It feels, or when I remote viewed that, although Chad did not Tylee, he is the one responsible for dismembering her, putting her in the pit. And I do see Alex as the one who's sort of saturating the area with gasoline. And if you remember, when they were doing all of this, Chad did text his wife Tammy and said, "Oh, by the way, I've been hunting critters and they're in the animal graveyard." So she wouldn't question what's been going on in the backside of their property. So he planned all this out, clear as a bell. No pun intended. Anyway, now did Chad Daybell intentionally or harm JJ Vallow? Again, I got no. But he did indirectly because he planted the seeds all along. And we'll recap at the end. Now, what I got was Lori and her brother Alex are the ones that placed the duct tape over poor little JJ, who fought like a hero. But he was overwhelmed by the mass of these adults attacking him. I do feel he passed out and then eventually suffocated. So it was horrible what happened. But again, Alex and Chad are the ones who got together and disposed of JJ Vallow at Chad's house. Now, fast forward a little bit. It looks to me that Alex was considered by Chad a bit of a loose end who could unravel everything that they've done. So, in his crazy mind of justification, he begins to tell Lori, we've got to take care of Alex. You know, he's turning into a zombie or something. It's all in a sense of control. He's almost like a covert narcissist. You know, I'm not a doctor, so I can't diagnose. Just my speculation and how I read the energy. And what I see happening there is that he encourages her to use eye drops to put in her brother's drinks, and he passes away. Now, for all you nefarious hoodle doers out there, especially since the last trial, people who are the forensic analyst, oh, I can't even speak. The people who are involved in the forensics part of this, they are now looking for things like whatever is the ingredient in eye drops. So don't think you're going to get away with it. You're not. You will be caught. So don't even go there. But this is my energy read. And this is why they said Alex died of natural causes, because at the time of his autopsy, they were not looking for the ingredients of eye drops. Well, now they are. So at any rate, that's where we are. That's how he ended up getting rid of him. Let me go back. I have some notes here. Now, let's recap what I got. Lori and Chad conspired together, in my humble opinion, and enlisted Alex Cox to murder her ex-husband, Charles Vallow. Then they wanted to get rid of her 2 children. So they conspired and got rid of Tylee Ryan and JJ Vallow. Tylee was taken out by her uncle Alex, and JJ was taken out by Alex and Lori together, both placed on Chad's property, and they assumed that nobody would ever find them. Well, that's not the case. And now we are at his trial. So I would ask that all of you please send a prayer up to these beautiful people, Tylee Ryan, JJ Vallow, and Tammy Daybell, and ask for peace for them, for their souls, and ask for justice to be done. And if you would like to watch the trial unfold, I left a link for you in the description box below. And there's several I do like to follow. One is the lawyer you know, and the one I'm staying with now is It's a Crime. And I think she does a nice job covering the trial as well. So again, this is a short whodunit remote view. That's how I see it. It is my personal remote viewing energetic reading opinion, and we'll see what happens. Will Chad be convicted? I guess I can go ahead and predict that now, since this is a remote viewing. Let me see. Will Chad Daybell be convicted of murder? Yes, and will he face the death penalty? I feel like, yeah, he's going to face it all. They're going to. I feels like, yeah, they're definitely, when I remote view it, it just, yeah, it's coming down. So anyway, thanks for watching. And again, if you like this video, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss a remote viewing update.